Alright, let's finish up the Arc facility.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said last part, we'll start it off by me completely forgetting to get that thing that I specifically pointed out earlier.
You know the meme of the, this is a very stupid reference. You know the meme of the guy looking over the guy about to be hung in Pirates saying first time?
Yeah.
Me, who has been diagnosed with ADHD, is just looking over at you saying first time. I might not actually have that. I might have had a horrible, horrible just cocktail of food deficiencies. But anyway. So, what's your thought of... I don't want to strike that for the record. I'm curious, how do you feel about heavy metal?
It's not my kind of music genre. I respect it, though, and I don't mind it when it does pop up in, like, games I play.
Right. So, I guess what I'm asking is, how much do you like the music in these two games?
It's cool, but I typically don't listen to it just on its own.
Right. So for me,
like, I know that there's a lot of people who got interested in the new Doom games specifically because the soundtrack is so baller.
Mm-hmm.
I am not one of those people. It's just like, oh, it's cool.
So
I'm here for the FPS gameplay.
Mm-hmm. I hated heavy metal, and then I played these two games, and I'm like, oh, heavy metal can be good, and that kind of got me down a little bit of a. I started to appreciate it more, but there's some awesome YouTube like guys making basically Doom-style metal for other songs. Gourmet Race is fantastic. And One Winged Angel was incredible.
I saw a video that said that death metal without distortion is just surf rock.
What did you call that? Surf rock?
Yeah, like Beach Boys.
Oh. You know, that's... To make another meme quote, he's out of line. He's right. But he's out of line.
Alright, got the Whiplash toy.
I'm kind of disappointed. Did you never get a Samuel Hayden toy in the first game?
No. You get, there's a toy for every single enemy in the game, even the bosses, but Samuel Hayden is not an enemy, so...
Right. It just... He has such a cool design. It would be cool to have a little figure.
Yeah.
Blackjack. Man, I wish I was this good at getting... Hey, looking cool. This good at getting lives in my own game.
Gotta show off them ray tracing.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, according to Pat, Cyberpunk, thanks to all the crazy ray tracing you can enable on a great PC, he said, this game is the best looking game I've ever played. I don't know how they did it. And when I saw reflections in this one thing, I was confused because it was so real. So I'm tempted to see what he's talking about. I'm
Cyberpunk? Oh.
Yeah. Like, I'm a ray tracing whore. Like, I love all that crazy post-process stuff. Like, if I could figure it out in Minecraft, if I had the Bedrock edition, I would be rocking the ray trace.
Yeah, right there I looked at the map and was like, ah, crap, I forgot it.
I like, in the future, our drinking fountains will look exactly the same. This room was interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a blood punch plus a ballista and maybe a super shotgun is enough to stagger a mancubus. Although I'm not sure why that one went down so hard.
Mm-hmm. So I might be wrong, but I feel like this place, before it was absolutely just gutted, was a fancy upscale restaurant.
It is. You can actually see the front desk in just a minute here.
Okay. Because I see the kitchen, and yeah. I'm honestly...
Hey, credit to that pinky, it tanked the destroyer blade.
Wow. Let's see them take this.
And I believe that this is the one and only Berserk power-up in this game.
That's disappointing. I love the Berserk power-up.
Maybe there's one more in the DLC, but in the base campaign, yeah.
I love the Berserk because it shows off just Doom Guy's raw, like, I have no mouth and I need to piss. Just extremely angry.
What?
Also... Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, just, you know, you can only say, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum and I'm out of gum so many times.
Yeah, that's Duke's thing. But this is where the extended range on glory kills comes in really handy during that Berserk power-up sequence.
I would love to get a mod to do an only Berserk run, just because you couldn't be stopped, of course. You're invincible, essentially, in Berserk mode, right?
No, you're not invincible, but, like, good luck having anything kill you.
Right. It's like
However, I mean, permanent Berserker power-up is one of the cheat codes.
Oh, it is?
Yes, although because of certain aspects, it's only available in certain levels, like, if there's a boss, then you can't...
Right.
Yeah.
It reminds me how the boost ball in Prime 1 is broken, and that it's why you can two-shot... Well, not two-shot Ridley, but almost one-shot him, thanks to the way that the grossly, like... What was it? It's like... The boost ball, they made a mistake of having it output a stupid amount of damage if you hit anything with it.
I seem to remember that.
Yeah. All speedrunners, they'll boost ball Ridley, destroy his wings, and then finish the job. It takes down most of his health.
And we have a lovely rooftop area here. I feel like it's like a almost a concert venue.
I'm actually curious when it comes to the development of this game, if they made completed nice environments and then had a script to just start destroying stuff. That would probably be more work than it's worth.
Yeah, maybe they started with like very basic wireframes of the complete environments and then just started breaking them and then built that out. Oh yes, I no longer have to use the sticky bombs to take down Arachnotron turrets. I already got that mastery, so now I can just use the precision bolt.
Man, the area of effect on getting a Captain Demon to eat a grenade is ludicrously generous.
Yeah, it's... I get one, I think, later on, where it is facing 90 degrees away from me, and somehow I shoot it into its mouth.
He's just like, I gotta eat it. I gotta eat it.
Slurp? That just reminds me of slurping balls.
No.
From AVGN.
I'm glad you said that, because if you just left that as is, I would have... I don't know that reference. So I would have been very concerned. The world's slowest elevator in the game. At least on the way back down.
That was reasonably short.
Yeah,
all right.
It's back down that I hate.
So much of this level is dedicated to just taking out these two tentacles that are here for some reason.
Thank goodness it had a weak point.
The second turret will give you the angle needed to destroy the remaining tentacle.
Like, we're not even going to give a shot
like,
to destroying the other one?
Like, come on. Like, it may not have cracks in it, like that weak point, but give it a shot. Oh, you know what?
The long way around involves more dead demons.
It does. Okay, the reason that I complain about the elevators is because I took a while to comb this area, so I came to be like, oh, these elevators are too slow. 56k modem of death.
And that was the one that got me the mastery.
Oh.
Wow, I had a really hard time getting that headshot.
Yeah. It's making me appreciate just how broken the, what's the word I want to say? Snap to head it gives you on controller.
Oh, the aim assist?
Oh, it's ridiculously strong. Like, until it was there, I was like, man, I'm really good at this. No, you're not.
Controller privilege.
Our trans-dimensional
Hardware
friends
issue.
shall not walk on tainted ground.
Ha.
Earth must
Taint.
be cleansed.
I'm not mature.
Dang, she said taint.
Man, you know, I used to think Beavis and Butthead was the stupidest thing ever, and why would anyone watch it? And that's true, but then my brother showed me, and I'm like, oh, I get it. You're supposed to make fun of them, and it's just... So now I get it. It's pretty funny. Whoop.
Most of what I know about Beavis and Butthead comes from Weevil and Rex from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Abridged.
That's right. I forgot that they're, hey! 2 for the price of 1. That was sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pinkies may be empowered, but that doesn't mean that they still don't go down in one blood punch.
Oh, no. You got 2 kills with 1 bullet with that precision bolt.
Oh, yeah, the precision bolt, I think, penetrates through enemies, so... I don't think that counted as a headshot. That was bullcrap.
Yeah.
And doing the skull glory kill with another blunt object.
Yep. Like I said, this one's even worse because it's got a ball on the end. Like, it's the most blunt object known to man. A sphere.
Well, I've already got quite a ways through the precision bolt mastery in just like this one level.
Yeah. When you want to focus on it, you can tear through it pretty quick.
There's a lot of fodder around. Ooh, this arena. I remember this one.
Yeah, I like this arena. Although I did almost die a couple times in here.
So right there, you got to see delayed weak point destruction. I shot him as he was jumping.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. That glory kill causes him to explode, and that can cause some serious damage.
Every time I see that chainsaw move, my arm hurts, remembering what it's like to scrape your elbow.
Ugh.
Yeah, it took me a long time to stop being empathetic to the demons that get eviscerated on glory kills. Because I'm not a big gore guy.
I'm generally not either, at least not in, like, a live-action movie.
Yeah. Like, it has
These guys are cartoons, so it's fine.
I will say, though, like, there's cartoon gore, but when anime does gore, that's my ultimate I'm gonna vomit moment. Like, never watch Made in Abyss if you don't like gore. I've made biggest mistake of my life. The main characters looked adorable. How was I supposed to know?
I don't know. I might actually watch Made in Abyss sometime.
Well, be prepared.
An old
Be prepared for more body horror than you're gonna expect.
I know what I more or less know what I'm getting
good,
into.
because-
An old coworker of it, a coworker of mine recommended it to me.
Okay. After you see this one character, we'll have much to discuss, but I won't spoil it.
That's probably my favorite Whiplash glory kill, the one from behind. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Breaking the arm and shoving it through the skull is pretty good, too. Although it also shares that with the Prowler.
Did I ever show you the mod of, I want to say it was one of the early, well, it was one of the early Dooms, where you get Isabelle from Animal Crossing as like a little assist character with a shotgun?
I don't think you've ever, I think you've mentioned that to me, but you've never shown it.
Okay, it's pretty cute. It's basically like if Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite was able to also attack enemies. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I ever saw any art depicting Doomguy and Isabel with him in a tux and her in a wedding dress, but now I want to look for it. In the eye.
Yeah, I remember the whole Doom Eternal Animal Crossing thing from 2020. I've never got into it because I couldn't care less about Animal Crossing.
I've appreciated Animal Crossing from a distance, but every time I played, I bounced off it because, well, it's a lot of time. It says the man who's played way too much Pokemon, but it's one of those. Life sims are hard. Like I played a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley, but that doesn't mean I enjoy it that much. It's tricky.
I abhor any game that would even attempt to make me feel guilty for not playing it. I'm like, no, I determine my time.
Oh no, yeah, I hate that. Like, daily login bullshit is terrible.
Even just the idea of I pick it up later, oh hey, you haven't been here in 5 years and everything is a mess.
Yeah, no, when I say life sim, if it has that aspect, I'm like, can we not? Like, I'm not a kid anymore. I don't have the time to just do this.
Oh hey, I skipped this whole section. If you know what you're doing, you don't have to do this platforming bit and be in the goo at all.
Yeah, like, even with the cheats, I struggled to do what you just did. So I'm impressed you can just do it.
I mean, I prepared myself with my prep work since I had to play this level at least once before, but I think I'd always wanted to, but I could never quite remember to do it, or I kept messing it up.
Now, I will say, I think I'm mentally in a place where I can finally enjoy creative games again, because for the longest time, it was like, hey, you get to design your own town or city or theme park. I got very utilitarian, and I just didn't have fun with it.
I don't have much interest in creative games. I figure you're here to make something for me to play, not for me to make for other people to play.
Oh, remind me to never show you Mario Paint. No, I'm just kidding.
I think I may have played like 5 minutes of Mario Maker at one point and just, no thanks.
Yeah, Mario Maker.
Of course, it doesn't help that I'm not the biggest fan of 2D Mario anyway.
Right.
It's fine, but it doesn't get me going.
It is a shame they never made a 3D Mario Maker. Like, I mean, heaven knows we never got an Odyssey 2 like we all wanted, so it's the least they could do.
Jeez.
I mean, it's the least they should do.
It would have been free money.
Like, my gosh. You had a great engine. Like a fantastic... Maybe the best Mario engine ever. And that's coming from a guy who's watched the PhD dissertations on Mario 64, like, just movement and tech and all that amazing crap. So, yeah. On that note, it looks like we're headed to the other elevator.
Now we're gonna go through this previously locked door real quick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to unlock this one.
By the way, there were a lot of collectibles last level. I think it might be the most in the playthrough.
Wow. Real Donkey Kong 64 hours. I can't read that.
Quad machine.
Damage? Oh. Quad machine.
Yeah, that was from Quake 2, I think.
Sorry, that thing is a face. Yeah. Let's see. I never realized the gore nests were like... I mean, they obviously look like living things, but I never noticed a face before.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of Zerg infrastructure.
Ah, yes. Which, I think that reminds me of the Creep, which is the Zerg stuff on the ground.
Right.
You think of it as squishy, but I remember reading at least one StarCraft book that said that it's stronger than most Terran armor.
Wow.
But I don't know if that's canon.
Something can be squishy and hard to break, like a glob of fat that nearly breaks your teeth as you're eating a steak.
Ugh.
I hate I don't love steak. It's very hard for me to like a steak. Chicken fried steak, I'll go all day for, though. That's different.
I've only had chicken fried steak a couple of times, but it was pretty good.
Mm.
One moment. Override successful.
I don't understand that. Was that just for a joke?
I think it was just to make the second sequence... Oh, the animation glitched out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was just to make the second sequence a little bit distinct from the first one.
Right. And it is funny. I almost wish they just showed Doom Guy just spamming the button like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
He does that later.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm a bit of a chicken fried steak connoisseur. You can tell by my high blood pressure. And yeah, I know a couple places. Texas Roadhouse has good ones. Oh, dang, that's the one, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not sure that I could ever do what that tutorial shows, but hey, the game straight up says use the quick switch. This isn't like obscure tech. The game gives you a tutorial on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one at Texas Roadhouse is really good. The one at oh shoot, I can't remember the name. Cracker Barrel's really good one. Black Bear Diner's good, but it messed up my stomach. I don't know what is in that one. Might have gotten a bad batch. Hey, parking lot.
Hey, look at that. One Marauder, Mancubus explosion and a point-blank super shotgun, and that Arachnotron was staggered.
Yeah. I love the Arachnotron's eyes. Like black eye or black sclera is something that's very cool to me.
Mm-hmm. There was that brief period of time where there were like two major anime waifus going around, and both of them had black sclera.
Really?
One of them was Mina Ashido from My Hero Academia, and then there was one other one.
So apparently, I've heard about Mina that if she used enough of her poison, she'd look like a normal human. Apparently.
That's news to me. I'm not sure if that's extended lore, but
yeah, like they have a picture of her without any of her. Like that's her quirk, right? Something poison.
she can secrete poison from her hands and feet.
Right, but apparently it's like, if this is true, much like the
or acid, not poison.
Yeah. Or what is it?
She secretes acid, not poison.
Acid. So if she gets rid of all the acid, she looks normal, or they have art of her without it. Although that could have been a fan thing, because I don't know if this is the same situation as Invisible Girl getting a view of what she actually looks like.
Yep, we have a canon view of her face now.
Mm-hmm. I need to watch that anime. It's gonna be weird hearing Vegeta talk all the time, but I'm down for it.
You know what? Whenever I hear All Might speak, I don't think Vegeta.
That's impressive.
You know, I think I probably should have put a bit more emphasis on the Ice Bomb power-ups than I have.
Yeah, I loved them. Because, I don't know, it's the same thing as in Halo. I take for granted the frag grenade every time and I regret it. Just, it's way more powerful than I thought.
Yeah, you're like, oh, well, I want the sticky grenades so that I can stick people, but they're far, they don't have as big a destructive
radius,
potential
yeah.
than Fragos. Somehow the audio is playing through the concrete.
Warning. All ARCS personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
Oh, that might have been my bad, sorry. Another quad damage rampage. Although, unlike in 2016, there's no way to extend the length of power-ups. They're a much less of a deal than before.
He is Doom. So cool.
Ooh, but now you get to see me use the energy shield even when I don't need to, so I can rack up more damage.
Sick. I think that the subtitles are glitched.
So the audio log continues to play even when you're out of range of the audio, and so the subtitles continue to play it, which I didn't realize because I'm going to go into the next cutscene, and this audio log subtitles are still going to be
Oh,
displayed.
that's funny. But I just meant it said he is Doom for way longer than it took to read that line.
I think she just really emphasized it. He is Doom. Something like that.
Sorry, lady, I'm married to my work. My work killing demons, that is.
Dr. Hayden's office laboratory is located at the top
Ooh,
of this facility.
fancy.
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
My God, Dr. Hayden was convinced that we'd come here for this eventually.
Okay, that's a good timing on the subtitle, though. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So we got the demonic crucible back from Doom 2016.
Can I just say that it is an honor for me personally to meet you?
Unpaid
Yeah, whatever,
intern.
nerd.
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
Oh, buddy, you've seen it better days.
Aww.
We don't know how to access his main cortex. It's all alien. We couldn't figure it out. We have to prepare for his careful extraction. We were given specific orders.
This looks careful enough to me.
His life signal is barely readable.
Warning.
Walk it off.
Presence threat level 5 entering main laboratory.
Oh, no. The most insane boss fight this series has ever created.
That's an Argent accumulator.
That would stick out the back of his
You're right.
chest.
Or at least something like it.
The Praetor suit had something similar
that's
on it.
true. Ha! Oh, I never got to see that grin.
One of us. You are nothing but a usurper, a false idol. My eyes have been opened. Let me help you to see, Slayer.
A battle of titans, the Marauder, and a guy in a t-shirt.
Fuck this boss. I struggle hard with him.
Well, we'll be seeing him many times, so let's see how he does this first time.
I think it mainly came from A, his stupid shield, B, Doggo, and C, I kept not being ready for that green flash window. Like, you have to be standing just the right distance.
Yawn.
If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me.
I got hit once.
That was fantastic. You
Now-
didn't even summon the Doggo.
I want to clarify something. That right there is aimed at a very specific group of people, okay?
I see.
If you had trouble with the Marauder, I understand. Hopefully this playthrough can help you deal with them. That was not meant for you.
Oh, no.
It's not even meant for game journos. I never expected anything from them. Them whining about it was on brand. But there was a shocking number of FPS-focused content creators, like YouTubers, that in my opinion have made absolute clowns of themselves in what they have said about Marauders from a supposedly experienced background.
That's
If
surprising.
I can clown on the Marauders, you can.
Oh, the Pain Elemental, you piece of crap. I just hate how much damage they take.
Pain Elementals are pretty hardy, but 2 Arbalests, and they're down.
Okay. It's mainly because my problem with it is the Kako Demon is a one-shot wonder. Pain Elemental is not.
Yeah. You can't just pop a grenade in their mouth and be done with it.
Well, I'm going to have to remember what I saw here today when I finish the campaign. I will finish second to last level as soon as we get off. It's time to stop procrastinating.
Yeah, I will talk a bit more about Marauders when we see them again, because we will see them again. Oh, hey, the progress bar on that second combat challenge was messed up.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was like overloaded.
I think that happens at least one more time in later in the playthrough, but yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that.
Interesting.
Alright, well, we will see you next time.